Like, I'm wondering if, like, these water parks, like, you know, you go to a restaurant, they have A, B, C, D ratings. Do they have, like, that for water parks instead of, like, just the number of how many people died on average in the last 5 years or something?
What's funny about the water park is not the death itself. That's horrible, obviously. What's funny about the water park is the audacity that this guy kept this place open when it's a safety hazard in almost every conceivable way.
But, like,
that was what...
The fact that he couldn't get insurance and had to make his own insurance company should have been his first clue that maybe he shouldn't be running a water park.
But he liked the money.
Well, okay.
He did like the money.
That's it, really. I wonder how many deaths like Disneyland sees a year.
We'll never know. Mickey Mouse covers that kind of shit up.
Yeah. Did you know that if you wanted to, you could now make your own remake of Steamboat Willie?
Really?
Oh, because Walter Disney died.
Well, the patents have come up on it, right?
There's an entire Wikipedia page dedicated just to incidents at Disneyland.
That would be an interesting read. What do you got there?
I don't know. Some guy was fatally injured by a steel plate that fell on him when working in a trench.
Oh, he's working, though. Nobody cares about the workers.
None of these seems like particularly extravagant.
They're replaceable. It's all right.
None of them are amusing.
Most of them are people doing dumb things, like people not paying attention with a selfie stick. Some guy climbed over a railing and fell.
That always gets me. I think it was at Wonderland as well. Somebody got horribly injured by a roller coaster because they jumped over the fence and ran to pick something up. Like they lost their hat or something stupid on the roller coaster. So they jumped over the fence to go get their hat and then got hit by something or got kicked in the head or something. I can't remember what it was. But I'm like, what the fuck do you expect? Like, come on now.
There's a fence there for a reason, guy. I mean, come on.
Yep.
Not to be offensive.
Well, I don't think it's offensive. I mean, people who win Darwin Awards are objectively funny. I mean, that's just the way it's always been.
But yeah.
I mean, I'm sorry. It's like if someone need to tell you don't jump in the path of a roller coaster to retrieve a hat, that's not our education system failing us at that point. I don't even know what that is anymore.
It's my favorite hat, though.
Was your favorite hat?
I did actually lose.
It's an X hat. It's an X hat at this point.
It's an X hat.
The former hat.
I did actually lose. So there's a type of ride called a salt and pepper shaker, which is a fair ride, which essentially is two compartments on the ends of two separate sticks that swing back and forth. So it's kind of like the pirate ship, except there's two of them swinging opposite directions.
Okay.
That eventually go upside down. And, of course, it was open along the top. So when it went upside down, everything fell out of my pockets. Because my jeans were loose. I was wearing Buffalo jeans at the time. So everything fell out of my pockets, including my wallet. This is where I started. After this, I started wearing a chain wallet. But wallet fell out of my pocket.
In case it randomly...
Just in case it ever happens again.
Randomly.
You're at work one day, just getting a coffee, all of a sudden, boom.
You're upside down.
You're on a damn roller coaster upside down.
But I don't have a chain wallet anymore. I haven't been on a roller coaster in years. Makes me sad, but that's all right. No, and the...
coasters.
What?
I do not like roller coasters.
You don't like a lot of things, man. Come on.
I'm on board with this. I do not like roller coasters.
I will not get on a roller coaster.
I
get on any water slide. I don't care. I love water parks. I ain't getting
he's there.
It's just a wet roller coaster. That's all it is. Just a wet
Action Park's great because, you either live or you don't at the end.
Hey, look at it this way. At least it's not crowded.
Look, the best way to get a job at Action Park apparently is to die. So,
it's to die for.
Because they just use an employee, so they're not part of the
statistics.
I'm just picturing like you walk in, here, sign this form. What is this? Oh, it's a job application. Don't worry.
Yeah.
You walk in just in case.
It's
Just in
a
case that way
temporary
guys-
certificate of employment in which you don't get paid and or benefits. And if you die, you don't get death benefits either. So that's
Yeah,
too bad.
you were an independent contractor, just like Uber. Well, I guess not. England.
Not in the
Not
UK anymore.
Yeah, not anymore. They shouldn't be independent contractors to begin with. I really don't. I think they should be
100%
employees.
agreed. Yeah.
I also am pissed off with London, Ontario, that they didn't force Uber drivers to have cameras in their car like every other taxi vehicle has.
Yeah.
I think that should have been a mandatory thing as well, but
Protect the drivers at the very least.
that's the thing. It's safety for everybody all around.
Yeah.
And if you have a two-way camera, you have one in the car, one outside the car. That saves you insurance for car accidents and stuff like that. Somebody hits you, you can't prove it. All right, well, now I have video, I can prove it.
Yeah.
That's why I have a dash cam, so that if something happens, I have it recorded. Like, we almost hit a deer a little while ago. And it was interesting going back and watching the video of us talking and this deer just popping out of nowhere and us swerving on, it was Taylor Kidd in the middle of the night, but, swerving on Taylor Kidd, Boulevard to try to get out of the way.
About a dash cam because people keep backing into my car.
Yes, yours was a little bit different. Yours was just your car sitting there as an innocent bystander and somebody came up and humped it. Not good.
Yeah.
Oh man,
3 times.
3 times. Like in the same day, same person.
No, it was in the same year though.
Good times, good times.
Someone backed into my right rear light, crushed the whole panel, and then someone backed into my mirror and scratched it, and someone backed into my driver's side door and punched the whole handle in. I had to get the whole door replaced.
Oh man.
Wow.
A couple years back, I was visiting my sister up in Sudbury, and she was living in a not so nice neighborhood. And come out one day in my car, his was completely sideswiped. It was parked in the driveway. Somebody still sideswiped it. She had like a neighbor who backed out, but they did a really crappy job backing out, so they sideswiped my car. But I had to report it as a hit and run because apparently this is the kind of house where they have a new person living in it every 3 weeks, and you hear a lot of yelling and a lot of drug deals going on, so I'm not going to knock on the door. I'm just going to report it as a hit and run. So I reported it as a hit and run. I didn't say, oh, no, I didn't see who did it. So, so that kind of, I had to spend an entire, 6 hours at the traffic reporting center, which is not in Sudbury, even though it happened in Sudbury. You have to go to a town 3 towns over because, Northern Ontario. But then I come back and the neighbor's like, oh, well, should I give you my insurance information now? I'm like, dude, I already reported it as a hit and run. You just got to work it out. You work that out yourself. I didn't really have a point to the story. I just wanted to feel included.
All of mine were hit and runs. That was fun.
Even the ones you caused.
And on that note, hit and run this episode. So Scott was a hit and run. He came and showed up and then left. He never came back.
His internet must be really effed up.
Yeah, I guess. I don't know. He needs new internet. I guess. But this is the start of my 6-day vacation. Our big move's happening, so I gotta continue packing and stuff like that. So
Good luck on the move.
thank you.
I'd help you move, but of course you're 8 hours away or whatever. 9 hours
8
away.
hours.
12 hours away. I don't know. How far away is Kingston? I don't even know.
6.
13 hours?
It's 4 hours if you go through Toronto. 5 hours if you go the 407.
Yeah, if you're driving
Give or take.
it's 4 hours.
It depends. If it's normal Toronto traffic, it's 8 or 9 hours because you're hitting at least 3 traffic jams.
Well, I'd help you, Keith, but I don't want to.
That's great. Thanks.
Help people move.
Yeah, I'm good.
I don't think that.
I'll be there in spirit, Keith.
As much as my wife loves you all, I don't think she wants you here anyways. More of a COVID thing than you guys are assholes thing, but
Oh, yeah, there's also that. Yeah.
I'm at the point in my life I'd rather give people money than help them move.
All right, so send me some money.
No.
You just said that you'd rather give them money.
I'd rather doesn't mean
I'd rather give people my love and from a distance than money.
I can do nothing with that. I don't want to keep it.
Love and condolences. I'm sorry.
All the best.
All right. Talk to you guys later then.
Later.
All right. Bye.